good morning, my viewers and my subscribers. How are you lot doing today? It is your boy Bunny. One more time coming to have another little talk with you, my viewers and subscribers. But as I always said to you, my viewers and subscribers, if it is your first time tuning into this channel, I want to say a big thank you for tuning in. And as I said, if you're never yet subscribed to the channel, I would appreciate if you do so now. Hit the notification bell and you don't miss any video that goes up. So just like, share, comments, and subscribe to the channel. Okay? All right, my viewers. What am I talking about today? There's a few things that keep popping up in my face and I want to adjust them. I saw them in church and I saw them on TV. Now, I went to a church one time to a christening in Birmingham, and something have faced me in that church, and it wasn't my duty to adjust that situation. But I do believe that there's people in the church who should have seen these type of things. And I'm gonna say, pastors, I'm talking to pastors. No. Pastors are pastors. Before your wife leave your house, have a look at her. See if she just purpose for the congregation, or that's the way she dressed for your sight. Because I'm telling you, pastors, some of you pastors who wife come into church, trust me, when you're not ready. It might sound raw, it might sound harsh, and it might sound bitter. But we have to make a stand for the unsaved. That's when the unsaved come out and see how we sisters and brothers dress, they will take a leaf out of our book. But when we see sisters and who's supposed to be pastor's wife is dressing and coming to church, what you think they look at we as Christians? I said I've been to more than one church where pastor's wife sit down on the rostrum and she have to take a towel and put over her knees. And I'm telling you, pastors, if this is the way your wife is dressing coming to church, it don't look good. It don't look good. You're wearing a dress and it's cut so deep that you can see half of your bra, half of your breast. Sisters, it don't look good. You lift up your arm and you hold your armpit that door. Sisters, it don't look good. I am telling you, my sisters, coming to church as a brother in church, look at yourself before you leave your house. Wearing a dress that tight onto you, that you can see your knickers through it. Sisters, it don't look good. I don't care who you are, whether you're a member in the church, or you just another church sister, or you're a pastor wife, or whoever you is. I pray to God that I'm looking for some pastors to look into the congregation. Mothers in church, please, I'm begging you, mothers in church, look at the young people in your church and tell them, you know, this is not the time where we try to keep people in church because of what? Numbers? Are you looking for numbers? Are you looking for soul? Come on, pastors. Come on, mothers. Look at the young people in the church. See how they dress. Pull them aside and explain to them. The Bible says we must come as we are. But it don't mean that when we come as we are, we must stay as we are. I'm raising this subject this morning because there was a program I am watching on TV. I've been seeing these things for a long time. I've been seeing these things in different churches that I go to and visit. But I have never addressed none of them. But this morning, I was watching something on TV. And this is a hot church. The praise and worship, they were sweat. And there was a lady in the congregation. She have on a dress with it have just a string come down over the shoulder. And the V-neck is so deep and her armpit is exposed. And she was dancing and praising and I'm thinking, is this what church come to? This is what church really come to. My sisters and brother, I baptized in church at the age of 15 years. I grew up in church. And when I was grew up in church, people who come to church wear hat, tall dress, cover up decently and nice. They never used to wear jewels and stuff like that. But listen, them time there, if you do something Saturday night, Sunday morning when you come into church, you're afraid to come into church because you think, say, pastor go read out, them will call you out, or them will go preach on you, or them will... Them time there, we did fear God. But my sisters and brother, we live in a time now where church becoming like dance hall. Church becoming like party. Where we live in our house, dressing like we're going to dance. We have on these little short skirt that when we sit down, half of us exposed. This is what church becomes. And mothers in church for days and years and see these young people coming into church and I'm afraid to say to these young people, young lady, the dress that you're wearing is too short, or the dress that you have on, the veil on it is too exposed. It don't look good. No, is it that if you mention things like these, the sister are going to leave church? Or is she going to pack up and said, you know what? I want to serve God and this is not right. But if we don't address these things to let the sister them know, I would say even the brother, we need to dress in a unity manner that the sister look at us and say, oh, brother so and so look good. Not in the lustful way. But no, man, come on, sisters. I see this too much now. I see this too much. And this morning, seeing this on TV, made me think in a big congregation like this. I'm not even going to call the name of the church. But I'm watching these things and I'm telling you, they upset my spirit. Because if this is what church come to, wow, something is wrong, man. Yes, come as you are. But when you come And you reach the stage where you can see the difference between night and day, the difference between light and darkness. When we in the world, we living in darkness. So the things that we do, we know we do them, but they don't mean nothing because we're living in sin. But when you step out of sin and come into the grace of God, which is the light of the world, things supposed to change. He said, all things are passed away and all things becomes new. So once you accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, I don't care who you are. I don't care where you come from. Whether you're a pastor wife, are you just a church goer, are you just a member? If you accept Jesus Christ in your life, things supposed to be different. You can't say, I accept Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, and your life remain the same. Something must change. And I'm saying to you right now, my brother, my sister, pastor's wife, mothers in church, look into your life. Look into your children's life. Look into people around your life. Because if they accept Jesus Christ and still coming to church, in one little short something and going to party, one dress with half of them out a door, the armpit out a door, something not right. Something not right. And I'm talking to pastor's wife. I'm talking to members of church. I'm talking to mothers in church. I'm talking to church goer. I'm talking to myself. If my wife put on something and it don't look good, I will tell her before she left the house, no, sis, that not ready. That not ready for church. My wife dare put on something half cut and come out of the house. Because I personally will tell her, I said, no, you can't wear that. And she might, as a matter of fact, she wouldn't even try to do that neither. My sisters and brother, let us look into our life. We no longer living into the world. Yeah? We live in the world, but we're not half the world. He said, once I was blind, but now I can see the difference between wrongs and right. You want to tell me, if you accept Jesus Christ, you're going to go out and still do the things then that you was doing before you accept Jesus Christ? Your life must be changed, man. Your life must be changed. And I am appealing to pastors, mothers, sisters, brothers. Look around you in church. If we want to serve God, let's serve God. Let's serve God in spirit and in truth. Let's serve God in spirit and in truth. I don't come to preach this morning. I come to talk to the sisters and the brothers and the pastors because I see this in church so much time. I don't believe any woman or any girl should get dressed at home and go to church, and when you reach a church, you have to sit down with a towel over your knee. I sat on pulpit. As I said, I went to a church in Birmingham before at a christening. The pastor's wife sit on the pulpit and another young lady sit beside her. I don't know who she was. And the two of them have to have a scarf over their knee. I saw it several times. Come on, my sisters and brother. Come on. Speak to your wife, my brother. If your wife will leave the house, look at her and see the dress that she have on way up above her knee. Because if your wife's dress is above her knee and she have to sit down in church, that dress gonna ride up. It's gonna ride up. So tell her, no, that can't wear to church. If the cleave is too cut, too deep, tell her, Wear something that's cover you up. If your armpit out a door, tell her. But sisters, come on. Use some conscience. You're not going to a party. You're not going to a rave. You're going to Jesus' house. You're going to the house of God. Let us clean up ourselves. Let us clean up ourselves. Let us clean up our hack. Let us behave like our life change. You know, things like these, you know, I just need to speak because I'm watching a program this morning and it touched me to see the young lady in church worshiping so much. She was worshiping like she in a dance hall, praising and worshiping. But if you in a church and you feel that way, then I believe that you're supposed to dress properly. So leave your comments. Put all the comments where you want to put comments. Trust me, my brother and sister. All the comments that you want to put it in there. Put it in there. Because to God be the glory. I leave all of this one. This one is nothing nice for me. This one is nothing nice. I'm talking to sisters. I'm talking to brothers that you can talk to your wife. I'm talking to pastors that you can talk to your wife and your children and your daughters. To God be the glory. I'm going to cut this one because it upset me. It upset me. It upset me. This is not what church is supposed to be. And to God be the glory. I'm out. My sisters and brother, I'm praying for you lot. I'm praying for myself. But I'm praying for you lot. That if we accept Jesus Christ, we accept him in spirit and in truth. To God be the glory. I'm out. I'm waiting for your feedback. I'm out. God bless.